Hey there guys, we're going to be taking a look at Dark Souls running on the 1135G7, and this is the original Dark Souls running on this system, and it runs perfectly fine. I mean, the game is capped out at 30 frames per second. There are mods to unlock it, but the physics gets weird if you do that. I actually never really ended up playing the game because I installed that mod, and like killing the first boss was so difficult for me back then because of the fact that what ended up happening when you had the 60 frames per second mod enabled is that it really messed with the physics. So when I would try to do the plunging attack on the enemy, I would miss because my character would fall in a way that like they weren't actually landing properly on them. So it was just such a cluster, and I just ended up never continuing on from here. But if you just play it at the default settings, it runs perfectly fine. And like the performance on this chip is just great. This is 1080p full resolution. The game has like almost no graphics settings whatsoever, so you can either run it or you can't, and you can definitely run it. It runs pretty great. You almost never drop below the 30 frames per second. You'll see the occasional spike here and there on the frame times, but it's nothing that you'll really feel. So I would say that this is an absolute win, and I'm very curious to see how the rest of the franchise runs on here, because those are actually far more optimized for PC than this, which was just a straight console port in the most bare sense of the word, where they literally just gave you the console version. So I'm going to let it play out from here so you can see how it goes. I want to thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you can see more of what this chip is capable of. We're going to be testing a lot of classic games. We're going to be seeing how they perform on a chip that you can pretty much be had on laptops that are just $400. This specific laptop is $400 on Walmart. And you can play so many different games on there, especially if you're into emulation, you're into playing older AAA titles, or even just lighter current esports titles and stuff like that. You can get it done on here, no problem.